Namaskar, good afternoon and welcome to CIET NCERT's another live and interactive session for inclusive classrooms. My name is Deepak Mishra and you're watching this session live on PM eVidya channel number 2, and apart from that you can also connect us, reach us on our official YouTube channels by the name NCERT Official and NCERT PM eVidya Class 2. So dear learners, dear teachers and all our viewers, today's inclusive classrooms session is very special. It will be for class 2 students and subject will be English, and we had taken the topic from book Mridang, chapter number 12, and the topic name is Little Drops of Water. We will learn a lot of things today in this entire upcoming 30 minutes live session for inclusive classrooms. And during that entire live session, if you want to connect with us, if you want to ask any questions or reach us by giving your feedback, suggestions, you can just reach out by calling on a number. The number is 8800440559, and apart from that, we also do have a dedicated email ID where you can write us an email. It is dth.class2@ciet.nic.in, and apart from that, you can during this entire session visit on our official YouTube channel by the name NCERT Official, and in the chat box, in the live comment section, you can ask your questions, give your suggestions, and you can reach us. So let me introduce all of you with the guest who had joined us in today's live session. We are joined by Miss Swati Verma ma'am. She is TGT English and mentor teacher at Sarvodaya Vidyalaya Sector 7, Rohini. Very good afternoon, Swati ma'am. Namaskar.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much.
And you can see on screen, we are also joined by our Indian Sign Language interpreter. His name is Ashish Gehlot, and he will be helping our viewers and our learners to understand this complete session in the form of Indian Sign Language. I also do welcome to Ashish. So let's begin this session. Swati ma'am, I'm very excited today because I tell to all the guests whenever it's English subject. English is one of my favorite subject. So ma'am, as just looking and reading to the name of topic, it is Little Drops of Water. I'm feeling like we will be learning about something, rain or drops of water. What exactly we will be learning today? Please help me and to our viewers.
That's good to know, Deepak sir, that you are so excited about today's learning and English is your favorite subject. And yes, the title says Little Drops of Water. We will be learning something about it. But before I reveal the topic and the content, I want to know what comes to your mind. Like as you said, rain. So what comes to your mind when it is raining?
Ma'am, a lot of things come in my mind, especially happiness. Okay. Whenever I see some places where the rain is happening, or if I'm just if I remember my childhood period when I used to go home from my school time. And in the mid entire session, if the rain occurs, it makes me happy. Okay. I used to make paper boats. I used to just drag them in the splashes of water. Yes. So I can say it's just a happiness for me.
And these days it's raining here, so many of the students could also relate to all these memories and all memories of our childhood of playing with those boats and all. So you can see it has taken to happiness and a lot of other things. So how little things can bring the big differences. So we will learn it in today's lovely poem, that's Little Drops of Water. So okay. Shall we start?
Sure ma'am, I'm waiting for that, and I hope that I'll request our viewers also, please join us and you can ask your questions, suggestions, and yes. Let's begin the session ma'am.
Yes, let's begin with the session with a smile. So all the children, let's smile and start the session. Little drops of water. Little drops of water, little grain of sands, make the mighty ocean and the pleasant land. Little words of love, little acts of kindness, little deeds of warmth, spread smiles and happiness. Isn't it a lovely poem? Yes, let's recite it once again. Little drops of water, little grain of sands, make the mighty ocean and the pleasant land. Little words of love, little acts of kindness, little deeds of warmth, spread smiles and happiness. So, children can see little drops of water. Okay, so water, we use drops for water. So, little drops of water and these little grains of sand. Can you see the grains of sand in my hand? So, these little grains of sand. Imagine when have you taken the sand in your hand last time? Make the mighty ocean and the pleasant land. So, how we from drops and drops it becomes a mighty ocean, and these little grains of sand makes a pleasant land. Little words of love. Similarly, little words of love and little acts of kindness whenever you are being generous, considerate. So, those little acts of kindness, little deeds of warmth, spread smiles and happiness. So, how those little deeds take you to big smiles and happiness. As you remember, Deepak sir connected this rain with happiness. So, that little rain, those little drops of rain can bring you happiness. So, it is not that happiness and the all the smiles lie in some big achievement. It's the small things, the little things that can bring happiness in our life. So, this is the lovely poem with this lovely little message for us. So, did you like the poem?
Ma'am, I really liked, and I learned a lot of things about, especially you described about the sand, and I can see you have also bought the sand.
Yes.
I would request you, ma'am, please skip it on that area so that our viewers can also see it.
Yes.
Right now. Okay, so it is visible now on screen.
Yes.
And I remember
the little grain of sand.
This is a little grain of sand, and I remember when I was like in my childhood period, so I used to play a lot of time in the grains of sand, I think so.
Sand, yes.
And these are very helpful. So, ma'am, and we learn about the particular area in the poem. There was a line, pleasant land.
Yes.
So it all makes me remember whenever the rain occurs, what all feelings, what all happiness we go throughout the entire period of rainy season. It's really amazing poem, ma'am.
Yes, and you have highlighted all the new words, and we all are familiar with this, pleasant smell and all that grainy texture of the sand. So now with this, let me take you to the new words. Mighty, the mighty ocean which I was referring to, possessing great power and strength. Pleasant, as we have just mentioned, it's something which is nice and enjoyable, all the pleasant memories, all the pleasant experiences. Kindness, as the quality of being generous or considerate, that is kindness. Ocean, ocean is a large expanse of sea. Okay, how many of you have seen the ocean? Please do let me know in the comments. And peaceful is something which denotes calmness. When calm is there, then we refer to peaceful. So, these are the new words. I repeat the new words for you. Mighty, pleasant, kindness, ocean, peaceful. Okay. So, now Deepak sir, are you ready to explore more about this topic?
Yes, ma'am, because we had read the poem, now we had come to that stage. Now we had learned the 5 words which you already described previously. We learned about kindness, ocean, peaceful, mighty. These are all our words which we came to know. Now, ma'am, what's next?
Yes, what's next is say all the words that come to your mind when you think of water. So, we had ample discussion of water and everything. So, I am not going to give you further hints, but I want you to answer whatever comes to your mind when you think of the word water. And meanwhile, as students also you think about water and just let us know whatever comes to your mind. You can also tell your parents or your elders who are sitting beside you, and also you can write in the comment section that what comes to your mind when.
Okay, so dear learners, do comment in the live section or chat box what comes in your mind. But speaking about myself, as ma'am asked me that what comes in my mind.
Yes,
so,
you are representing the students now.
Right. So, the moment I see it's raining, I can see the rain happens in the form of drops. So, just listening or hearing or reading the word water, the first thing which comes in my mind, ma'am, is water drops.
Water drops, okay. And
I can see in a liquid form something splashing. I'm enjoying in that.
Okay, you're enjoying.
But the first thing which comes in my mind is water drops.
Water drops. Okay, and first thing that comes in my mind is to swim, you know, to swim in the large expanse of sea. So let's see what else can come to your mind and what our students have written. So it's a drop, it's a big drop, you can see on the screen.
Okay.
And river, to drink, blue, waves, sea, ocean, bath and life. Of course, water is panacea of life. So there are some of the words, there may be many other words. I am sure our students are writing, and you can also let us know whatever words you associate with water. Okay, so this was this exercise for you. So whatever comes to your mind when you say water. So shall we proceed further?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now I am going to play an audio and you have to listen, and Deepak sir, you also have to listen because you will be representing the students.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to ask some question afterwards. So you listen to this audio.
Okay. All right, ma'am, what I can see and understand after listening to this audio, and before giving answer, I'll request once again to all the learners and viewers, if you had heard this audio and if you got the right answer, just go ahead, answer the question in the live comment chat box. What I can understand, ma'am, is the dogs are barking at the background, and a stick is there, like a big stick,
Okay.
and someone is hitting that stick on the floor, or might be
Okay.
sticks are just falling again and again on the floor, and the sound is appearing, its sound is coming like the stick is falling on the ground.
All right.
So two voices I identify.
Okay, so now listen to the video, the audio.
Okay, ma'am, so I can listen that I can imagine I'm going on the way to school from home with my father, and there is a traffic, there are a lot of vehicles. I can listen the vehicles horn sound, they are pumping, they are just sounding the vehicles horn, and I can imagine that there is a particular traffic on the way, on the road, by which road I am going with my father. So I can imagine traffic, roads and the noises of vehicles sound.
Okay, okay. Good observation, Deepak sir. Good listening. So now, just help me with this. Look at these two pictures, okay, and keep the audios in your mind, and all the students also, and describe what you see, okay. And meanwhile, Deepak sir, here's the picture also. I can also feel certain things. So can you just tell about both the pictures?
Okay.
You can see there is a sun, a child is flying kite, a
Okay.
little girl seems to playing with the dog, and there is a fishing net as well. In the other picture, there is moon, there are stars, watchman is also there, and he is having a torch, and children seem to be sleeping. What comes to your mind with these two pictures and the audios? How can you differentiate?
I'll differentiate, ma'am, because we had learned from the school times that sun rises in the morning time and it sun sets in the evening time, and when it's about to be night, the moon appears on the sky. So what I can see the difference in the first picture, if you see, there is a sun, there is a tree, a bright sky, and the kite is flying, the children are playing. All this thing majorly happens in the daytime, in the morning time. And if you look at the second picture, you see there are stars, there are moon, a house, and the people are sleeping. So there is a difference between that. Second picture represent it's a night time. So one is morning and another is night.
Yes, you have clearly mentioned the difference. Thank you so much, Deepak sir. One picture and one sound you could relate to when there was traffic, there was the sound of birds around us, and in the picture we can see, we can also feel sun is there, kite seems to be there in the sky, fishing net is there. So it's daytime. And when there was, you know, barking of dogs and those sticks which you were referring to, so that was of night time, where the watchman was there, children were sleeping, moon was there in the sky, and stars were also there. Okay. So now let's proceed further with a small video.
Okay, ma'am.
So this video was basically about the activity.
Okay. And now it's saying, ma'am, listen to the directions and fill in the colors.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we have already discussed the difference between day and night. So now we will be doing this activity. So are you ready for the activity?
Sure, ma'am. Sure. I'm excited.
Okay. So on the screen also you can see the picture, and the picture in front of me is this beautiful picture. Can you just tell what is it?
Ma'am, I can see.
Okay, you have to close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, because if you just close your eyes and just tell me what could be there in this picture.
Ma'am, so I want, please you give me
yes,
this
I give
paper
you
to
this
me.
paper.
Okay. Now I can see that I'll be keeping this picture here in front of me. I'll be just closing my eyes.
Yes.
And what I can see after feeling, let me go through this process. And ma'am, I can imagine, I can feel that there are like something birds.
Okay.
Small tiny birds are there. And there is
I
a
can
door.
see there is some difficulty. So I give you this another paper. So now feel
Okay.
this one.
Okay. Let me go through this. Okay, ma'am, it's very easy. I can identify. There are tiny birds. There is a door, and I can see there is a little plant. I can feel there are leaves on that plant, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Now let's, ma'am, please correct me if I told anything wrong, and please help our viewers also to see these pictures.
Yes. So you can see in the picture, you can see by the straight work that these are the wings, these are the birds, there are two birds, there is this plant, there is this door, and we can see the leaves also. So we can fill the colors. So you have to listen to the directions and to fill the colors. So you listen to the directions of your elder and fill the colors according to your wish. Okay. So do this activity and let me know how you have colored this.
It seems to be very interesting, ma'am. Previously we learned, and we learned that what all things were there. What is the difference between the pictures? We could identify that there is a particular daytime and there is a night time.
Yes.
And in this particular picture, it is very easy to identify after just feeling and scrolling on the picture our fingers that there is a bird, it's having his wings, and there is a little tiny plant, it's having leaves on that plant. It's very interesting, ma'am.
Yes,
and
we can also
now what's next?
fill the color. So now another activity is there for us, waiting for us. So in the poem we have talked about drops of water, okay, and you also mentioned that whenever water comes, then drops of water comes to your mind. So we use the word drops with liquid. So whenever liquid form is there, we use the word drops. So, what is liquid? Liquid is something that can flow, that we can pour from one vessel to another, and it will take the shape of that container. Students, can you see the water here? So, if I fill this water into this glass, it will take the shape of this glass. Yes?
Okay.
So, we can use drops for water. So, there are certain other things, and now you have to tell me for which we can also use drops. Okay, students. So, again I pour this into this cup, and we have this. Okay. So, one by one I will touch, and you have to tell me that whether I can use. So, this is water. I have already told. This is a piece of bread.
Okay.
This is a carrot.
Right.
Sugar.
There is rice.
Milk.
Correct.
This is salt. Cotton balls.
Okay.
This is a juice. And this is oil.
Okay.
So, now we have so many items. So, you have to tell me for which I can use drops.
Ma'am, it seems to be a very interesting activity, and I think there is a oil and it is in liquid form.
Yes, I have touched, I have filled it. So, I can definitely tell that this, for this oil I can use drops. So, drops of oil.
Right.
Apart from it.
And ma'am, please go ahead. Choose any of the bowl.
Yes. So, this is
This
juice.
is juice, and it is also in the liquid form. If you touch it, you will feel that there is a liquid. And
can I use drops for this rice?
No, ma'am. It is in the solid form, and if you will imagine, if you will feel, this is not in the liquid form.
And this milk?
Right. If you will put your fingers in milk ball, definitely you will feel that it is in the liquid form, and obviously you can use drops.
Yes. So, we have learned from this activity, we can touch and we can tell whether it is in a liquid form or a solid form, and for all the things which are in liquid form, we can use the word drops.
Okay. Now,
we can
what's
see
next?
Juice, water, milk and oils. So, you have circled here.
Okay.
Okay. So, now it is a small exercise. Are you ready?
Definitely, ma'am.
Fill in the blanks choosing words from the box. So, listen to me. I will use the words from the box. Okay, bag, tube, cup, box, slice. Okay. So, first as we have used drops of water. So, now a dash of milk. What it could be? Bag of milk, cup of milk, slice of milk.
I think, ma'am, the third option, cup of milk.
Cup of milk, very right. And the second one, a dash of bread. What it could be?
I think it would be a slice of bread.
Well done, Deepak sir, a slice of bread. Similarly, students, I just read it out once for you, and you also let me know in the comment section, or you can tell your elders that what it will be. A dash of toothpaste. I know you know the answer. It's a bag of toothpaste, a tube of toothpaste, and a dash of pencil. Is it a box of pencil or a cup of pencil?
So, I can see, ma'am, there are last three options, and the first I told it's a cup of milk, second one is a slice of bread, and the last three I can see, let's leave it as a kind of homework for our students.
Yes.
A dash of toothpaste, a dash of pencils, a dash of clothes. Now, what all words you will fill there in the fill in the blanks? So, it's very easy, and this could be a homework for our learners, for our viewers.
Yes, or this is activity. Meanwhile, also you can answer in the comment section. By the time it's another activity, that's touch and feel the following things which seems grainy. So, I have certain things. Okay. So, can you see these things?
Okay.
There are certain things, the names are also written, and you just again have to close your eyes and you have to just touch and tell me which one seems grainy, but we will not reveal the name. Okay.
Okay.
So, these are certain things, you just try to touch.
Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing, I'm not observing these items which are located, which are kept in this small ball. Okay, ma'am, I can feel there are some items in the form of liquid.
Okay.
I can see that there is a banana, I think. I can feel it.
Okay.
And I can
Does
see.
it seem grainy to you?
Sorry, ma'am?
Does the banana seem grainy?
I have to identify it. Okay, I have to identify it, and I can imagine, I can feel a slice of bread is also there,
Okay.
and I can see that there is a rice. I can identify three items on the ball.
Okay. So you have identified 3 items on the ball. Okay. So you can see banana, salt, oil, flour, sugar, rice, wheat. So you students also have to, with the help of your elders, you go to your kitchen and try to touch these things and tell which one seems grainy. Okay. So does the banana is grainy, seems grainy to you, or the wheat is grainy, or the milk is grainy, or this flour is grainy. Okay. So you have to tell which one feels grainy. So I am not revealing. So you just feel and experience it, and then let us know which one feels grainy.
So, ma'am, I think we had done with today's almost activities, or we are left with something else.
Yes, we have left with
Okay,
something.
let's do it
So, I'm
quickly.
just quickly doing rearranging the words. We
Okay.
have today learned how we can do, we can make it, you know, inclusive for our students. They can make them touch, we can make them feel, we can make them experience the things. And now we just quickly rearrange the words to form proper sentences. I'll just one is already done, one Deepak sir will do, and rest you will write in the comment section. Raghav book took his. So, Raghav took his book. This is, you have to rearrange. Went Ramona school to. Deepak sir, can you help the students with this?
Went Ramona
Na
school
school
to.
to.
So, I can see Ramona went to school.
Ramona went to school. So, 2 of the things I have already done for you.
And the left one, I
Left
think, ma'am,
one.
we should leave it as a
Yes.
homework for our students and learners.
Yes,
Let's
indeed.
quickly give the homework for
Yes.
today's session to our learners.
But before that, let me tell the keywords: little,
Kindness
kindness,
and
happiness.
Okay, these are the 3 keywords.
These are the 3 keywords, and the homework. What are the little things mentioned in the poem that can make the world a better place? What are the little things mentioned in the poem that can make the world a better place? And the modified homework: match the words in column A with words in column B and complete the phrases from the poem. So, column A, grains of, drops of, deeds of, words of. Column B, kindness, sand, love and water. So, you have to complete the phrases by matching the words.
It
So,
seems
this
to
is
be
the
very easy
modified
homework for me, and I hope our students, our learners who are watching this session, they will also complete this homework. Ma'am, let's quickly show them
This
the
is
format.
Yes, this
where
is the
they can
homework
submit.
submission format on your screen. So, you have to submit the homework in this format.
Okay, so name of the student, class, please mention your class and your school name and address, expert teacher name, date of session, and lastly, you have to attach your photograph, which is optional. So, I think it was amazing and a fully learnful session. Today's session, we learned a lot of things, and especially as the title says, the little drops of water. We learned a lot of things by just touching, by feeling. What are solid things? We came to learn 3 keywords. And today's session was absolutely amazing. Since we are running lack of time, so we can't just continue this session, but I would like to give thank you to Swati ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming.
Thank you so much, Deepak sir. And this is, you can see the braille. So, we can also use in the next session, we will surely talk about how to use braille. And as we have made this session by, you know, making them experience, to touch and feel, to listen. But with the help of braille also we can take it forward. But in the next session, we will surely be discussing how to use braille.
Okay, so I'm really excited for that upcoming session as well. We will learn a lot of things on braille. Thank you so much once again, ma'am, for joining us and explaining this today's topic and coming and joining in this session. And apart from that, I would also like to thank our Indian Sign Language interpreter Ashish, who helped our viewers and learners to understand this complete session. So thank you, Ashish. And before wrapping session, important announcement for the students of class 4 and 7. You can go ahead and purchase your textbooks online on Amazon, Flipkart, and on NCERT's official website. Now, this is me, Deepak Mishra, wrapping up with this session. And let's have a quick look on the upcoming session, what all sessions you will be watching today on PM eVidya channel. So after some time at 2 p.m. there will be a session on subject Urdu. At 2:30 p.m. session will be on subject Hindi. At 4 p.m. there will be online training, and lastly at 5 p.m. There will be a session on Sahyog. It will be telecasted on all PM eVidya channels 6 to 12. So this is me, Deepak Mishra, now wrapping up with the session and commitment. We will come once again back on another session with another guest. We will be learning a lot of things, understanding a lot of things. Till the time, take care of yourself, keep smiling, keep learning, and keep watching PM eVidya channels. Namaskar.